This program is brought to you by the following proud sponsors: the Alltech Media Group, the region's leading multimedia video production and marketing company, and by California CEO Online Video Business Magazine.
Good morning, Riverside. Welcome to another edition of 1 Million Cups. This morning we've got a very interesting presenter. Sang Van and I met, I'd say probably 4 or 5 years ago, and he had introduced me to his concept on how he can cure cancer. And whenever you say cure cancer, that's a big deal. And I'm going to let Sang tell you about his approach to curing one of the most deadly diseases we have out there. Sang, welcome.
Thank you so much, Jade. Good morning, everyone. My name is Sang Van, and I am the CEO and the president of Annam Biosciences. Annam Biosciences is a biotech company focused on the development of new medicine to treat cancer and improve quality of life. Cancer is a horrible disease. It took away my mother, my uncle, and my older sister at the age of 40s. Last year alone, 7 million people died of cancer. After 50 years and $200 billion, yes, $200 billion, we still have not found a cure for cancer. Yet, we learned a lot from that investment. We learned that cancer is very complex disease, and the cancer cells evolve new ways to beat cancer drugs. It has to be a new way to eliminate them effectively. Otherwise, it might be too late. So that's where Annam Bioscience come in. Our team is working on developing a new targeted image guide therapy. It works like mini-sized drones, target and eliminate cancer cells in the body. One important feature of our technology is an ability to target and kill cancer cells in the body. But it's also another important feature is ability to visualize the drug inside the body. If the drug did not hit the target, we would know right away. Within minutes and hours, we can tell whether the drug hit the target or not. If it's not, the doctor can come up with alternative treatment for the patient. And that is the most obvious clinical benefit for the patient. And it's one of the kind of technology. Our plan is very straightforward. We're done with the synthesis, the manufacture of the drug. And we also done with the in vitro, that means cell evaluation, the drug in cell culture. We are planning to conduct a study in animals in a month or two. And we plan to do human study in human in 2 years. And then we will find a partner to conduct a large trials in humans. Our team consists of experts in drug development and drug delivery. The first one is me, the creator, the inventor of this technology. And Lynn hope develop 2 drugs that already approved in the market. And Dr. Howe, Steve has tremendous amount of knowledge in drug development and clinical trials. Together we make a great team. To sum up, we are highly trained in oncology and drug development. Our technology is novel, one of a kind. Our business development pathway is very clear, and we conduct the research very lean. So we need very little capital to proceed successfully this business. And thank you for inviting me. And thank you for listening.
Well, thank you, Sang. I have a number of questions myself, but first I'll ask our audience, do you guys have any questions?
Why is nobody doing this now this way? Why is nobody doing image-targeted therapy?
There is some professors are doing it right now, but the element we bring it in is the targeted. Right now, they can put an image to the drug and conduct, but the drugs still go anywhere. They can see it, but without we put a targeting element to the system, so it's not only image, but it's guided. It's like a drone. It's guided to the cancer tissue.
Okay.
Are there certain kinds of cancer that this works better for, or does it work for all?
Right now, we want to focus on lung cancer and pancreas cancer. If we work out the technical, we want to target to other disease, cancer disease.
Well, I'd say that you guys are pretty lucky because I've been through the whole presentation, and when he starts getting into the science of it, it goes right over my head. But I understand some of the concepts, and I think one of the key things is, there are 2 key things to me. Number one, their way of targeting allows them to go after the abnormal cancer cells while leaving the other cells intact. So it's only attacking the cancer cells, and that's a key. Number 2 is the speed with which you'll know whether or not you've been successful. So you think about it, if you go through radiation therapy or traditional chemotherapy, you're spending months before you know whether or not it's effective. And if you can go and do something immediately and know the next day what your success rate is, if you need to go to an alternative, then you can do it right away instead of waiting 4 months and saying, well, that didn't work. Now the disease has progressed and we've got to go to the next level. So those are the couple of things. Could you tell us a little bit about how you specifically target the cancer cells as opposed to the surrounding cell areas?
Yes, the cancer cell, it multiplies very fast, it grows very fast. So in order to do that, it needs to express or produce certain docking site to uptake certain element in the blood so it can grow fast. For example, folic acid. Okay. Folic acid is the key material to make DNA. So they have to multiply double amount of DNA compared to the normal cell. So then they put a lot of docking site to uptake folic acid. So we put folic acid on our system to bake them. It's like a lock and a key in the system. So when they go in, they uptake all the folic acid along with the drug. So we let them have their own medicine, basically.
So basically what you're doing is disguising your drug within something that cancer cell is actively looking for. So it's sending out these feelers saying, I need folic acid, and you're saying, well, here it is. And they go, oh, great, give it to me. And then you've got a cloaked drug within there that can go in and destroy it.
Yes, completely.
What are you calling your drug? What is the name of the product right now?
I call it a targeted image guide therapy.
Okay.
So is the drug allowing the cancer to be visually identified, or is the drug actually directly attacking the cancer?
The drug will bind to the whole system will bind to the cancer cell, only the cancer cell, and then upload the drug, and the drug go there and destroy the cell.
Okay.
Wow.
Pretty cool stuff.
Okay.
And you have patents on the technology, and you've done the in vitro,
Yes.
so you've actually proven that the cells will
Yes.
take in the folic acid and the drug can be delivered and it destroys the cell, so you've
Yes.
done that. So now you're looking at starting animal trials, and I know you told me recently that you have 2 paths you're going down, one with UCSD, am I correct?
Yes.
And then one, is it with UCLA or
Yes,
UCLA? So you're actually going down the path. And what I find really intriguing about this company is Sang, while he is interested in obtaining investor capital, he's not stopping. So he doesn't let anything stop him. He just keeps going down the path. So I think you've made tremendous headway. What I'd like to ask you, Sang, is 1 Million Cups is a world of entrepreneurs. And we have some entrepreneurs in this room today, and we have a bunch of them over the internet. And what I'd like to ask you is, out of this big startup community, what can we do to help you further your company?
We need some seed money to conduct the animals, and then we need strong business player, because as you look, we are purely technical team. We also need business player in the game. That will help us to bring the company to the next level.
So you heard it here first. If you know any investors who are interested in getting into killing cancer, they might want to contact Sang. And at the same time, if you know a business development type entrepreneur, and I know there are some out there probably watching this as we speak, that would be interested in getting on board with this is a multi-billion-dollar market. And if you actually do have a secret weapon that can combat cancer, that's like every entrepreneur's dream. So I advise you to get a hold of Sang. And Sang, I want to thank you for attending today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, folks.
Thank you.
Nice.
This program was brought to you by the following proud sponsors: the Alltech Media Group, the region's leading multimedia video production and marketing company, and by California CEO Online Video Business Magazine.